Hey guys, so this is going to be a very short video. Today I want to talk about the challenge with being exceptional. And this video is inspired by Angela Bassett's loss at the Oscars. Those of you who follow the award shows or award season as it's called would have seen the hype around Angela Bassett. This is not the first time she's being nominated for an Oscar. Throughout this award season, she has been winning all of the lead-up awards to the Oscar. And the fact that she won that one was really giving hope and traction to the, expectation that she was going to win the Oscars. The thing that struck me the most, when she lost the Oscars, there was this whole thing about how she did not clap for the winners and how her face was showing her disappointment in losing. I think it's perfectly fine not to pretend to be happy when you lose something, which means that even if the competitive thing to do is that when somebody else wins something, you should be happy for them. My expression of disappointment in that moment, it doesn't mean I'm not happy for them. The issue is, should we outwardly express pretense when we actually are disappointed that we didn't do as well as we thought we would? I think that depending on who you are, if you're somebody who's a straight shooter and wear your, heart on your sleeve, then it's understandable that you're not going to pretend like you're happy if you're not. But the bigger lesson for me is, everyone talks about how Angela is excellent. Sometimes when you're really good at what you do and you're excellent at something, it's very hard to convince people that each time that you do something, that it takes everything from you to do it. People begin to think that because you've done it so well consistently and you have never dropped in your standard, that whatever you're doing has been seen before and that it's easy to do and that it's not worth recognizing as anything exceptional, only because you have raised your own bar so high. And you see this in the workplace. You find that there are some people who they can do exceptional work, but when it comes to delivery, they reduce their standards to the point where they give themselves room to show improvement. So I can operate at level 5, but I'm going to operate at level 1, so that every time my boss complains, I will then move to 2, then move to 3, then move to 4. And every time I do that, the boss compliments me for progress and listening to feedback and developing and growing in my role. And to get somebody who actually just shows what they're capable of and go straight to level 5. And then, of course, because that's how they always play, even though the boss is happy with their work, it almost feels sometimes that you're stagnant and you're not putting any additional effort. So sometimes it has the potential to make you just lazy. Even if you can do better than you are doing right now, you just feel like there's no incentive for you to continue to be exceptional or to be excellent because it's not being rewarded, or you feel like those who don't deserve things are getting them ahead of you because they played small and then incrementally showed that they can grow. And so are rewarding the growth rather than the excellence that you consistently portray. My advice is continue being exceptional, because my parents used to advise and say, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Behave like the job you have is the one you want. And that's to say, don't do things minimally and below standard just because, nobody cares. So why should I do it why should I put in any effort? Put in the effort like someone's watching you all the time. Just keep doing it. One day someone will be watching you and the person will be important. And all this excellence that you consistently display will pay off. And that's, I strongly, truly believe it. This is not motivational or anything. I really do believe it. And I think if Angela just keeps going and just ignores, maybe not ignore the politics of the industry she's in, but, don't let it make you feel that, maybe I should stop putting in so much work. No, actually, keep going. Somebody someday, they'll have no choice than to recognize the excellence that you've been putting in and reward you accordingly. That's really what I wanted to say for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.